Welcome back to our channel. We're doing another Disney video.
Yay!
They're our favorites, if you can't tell. I'm all Disneyed up. Yep, and Star Wars, which is also Disney represent. We apologize in advance for the glare in our glasses, but it's lighting or glare. You gotta choose.
Well,
we chose lighting. We decided to do a top five quick service locations anywhere on Disney World property.
Yes.
We've been there a total of 8 times together, and me 2 times with my sister. So we feel like we've done enough. We've been to enough places we can actually legitimately give a top 5 now. Where before it would be like, hey, top 5. Well, those are the 5 we've been to.
Yeah.
And then just one more quick note. We chose only places that are currently open.
Oh.
So, but we have one we're going to talk about first that's an honorable mention that probably would have been both of our number ones.
Yeah. But it's not open currently because of COVID.
And
but
it is?
Columbia Harbor House at Magic Kingdom.
Columbia Harbor House at Magic Kingdom.
It's a...
We love it.
We like the food. I mean, the chicken nuggets and whatever. We've gotten a kids meal there before.
We don't do seafood, so we don't... I don't know anything about the lobster rolls or any of that. I do a tuna sandwich is what I usually get, a tuna sandwich.
Almost the best part is the upstairs. If you don't know, there's an upstairs to that place, and it's quiet. It's pretty spread out. You could look out, look out the windows and see some of the
Magic Kingdom,
Fantasyland, or
the Tangle Toilet. And honestly, even when it's busy, it's quiet.
Yeah,
like you're.
I don't think everybody
not
knows
piled
that
on
it's
top
up
of each
there.
other. Mm-hmm.
Even maybe.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like even when it's busy, like there was a line coming out the door. But we mobile ordered for one, which you got a mobile order.
Mobile order before COVID.
Yeah.
It was always mobile order.
Yeah. So we mobile ordered, got a table. She got a table. I got the food. And we went upstairs and found a spot while people were still waiting in line.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you got to go upstairs. It's nice and relaxing. It's a good break from the park.
Really cold.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess I'll say that 2 ways. It is really cold. So, I mean, know that if you are somebody who gets super cold, you might want to, toss on your jacket or something. But for 90% of us in the parks on a hot day, that's great.
It's a great place to relax.
It's an escape.
And you can enjoy your food and whatever. So.
And the food is, even the first time we went, I got the kids' meal tuna sandwich, which was shaped like a goldfish. And even that was awesome. But I've gotten the adult one the last few times, and it doesn't feel like fast food to me.
No, it's good quality.
It's really good.
Quality.
Yeah. So that would be probably both of our number 1 pick, but we didn't want to pick someplace that wasn't open because if you happen to be watching this and looking for tips, you can't go there right now. So let's get COVID out of here so that we can open up Columbia Harbor House. Anyway.
So what's your number 5? Are you go first or me?
You want me to go first?
Sure, go first.
Okay, now we have not talked about this with each other, so we do not know.
Shocking.
My number 5 is Blaze Pizza in Disney Springs. And I'm going to tell you, the only reason it's number 5 and not a little higher is because of the busy factor. And we haven't even seen it at full capacity busy.
Yeah.
We were there, again, during COVID. Twice.
Well, yeah.
Yep, twice. Once we ate in there and once we brought it back. And it was pretty hectic even then. Yeah. I can't imagine it during busy times. So we've seen the line coming out. So that is the only reason it's number 5 and not higher. The food, the pizza, I mean, obviously it's pizza. But if you like pizza, this is top notch. It's sort of almost like a Subway type deal where you go and you pick your crust and I don't think there's sizes. There might be sizes. I can't remember. Anyway, you pick all your stuff, tell them what toppings you want, all of that, and they cook it for you. Is it wood fire? It's like a quick fire. Quick cooking, yeah.
It's like a 5-minute deal or whatever.
Very quick. Yep, and you just kind of stand and wait and they let you know when it's done.
So you can make it as big or as much as you want, or much ingredients, so it fits everybody.
And he just did cheese and I just did pepperoni, and they were amazing.
Yeah, really good.
Amazing.
Well, good enough that we went back like a day later or whatever.
Yeah. So that's my number 5. Again, only as low as number 5 because of the busy factor. Otherwise, everything else about it. Disney Springs is just a good location in general. So
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your number 5?
Number 5 for me is the Regal Eagle Smokehouse at Epcot in the United States Pavilion. This was the old quick service.
Yep. It used to be a Liberty Inn, I think.
Yes, something like that. Mm-hmm. But that has really improved. They've got nice outdoor seating. It's even themed, like with kind of a barbecue.
Yeah, there's
outside.
Like an actual smoker and stuff out there.
Yeah, outside. So
picnic tables.
And then inside, it's pretty similar. It's a big open space. It's got a lot of tables. Mm-hmm. It's got the eagle from the Muppets.
Yep.
Sam.
Yep.
Yeah. He's got pictures in there, but but the food is a lot better. It's still burger. They got barbecue, of course. The burgers are good. They put them on garlic toast, which is a little added treat. And then they've got mac and cheese and baked beans and
coleslaw.
American food.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Well, before it was like theme park food, burgers, fries, nuggets, and I remember thinking, that's all we can come up with for American food? Barbecue is American food.
And it might not be the best out there, but
maybe
it's
not,
a notch above the regular stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's good.
We went there several times. Twice on the last trip, and then once the trip before.
Yeah. Which
is a lot for us to go to the same place. So, yeah. I feel like it's almost a must-eat place for us at Epcot now.
Yeah, seems like it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so my number 4 is Pecos Bills in Magic Kingdom. One of the biggest selling points for me about this place is that it's huge.
Yeah, it's very big.
No matter how busy, now we have seen it full, but not very often. No matter how busy it is, you pretty much can find a place.
I feel the rooms, you keep going, and then and then it hooks up to like Tortuga Tavern.
Yep, so it pops out the back.
And so it keeps going, and you're like, here's a room there, a room there, a room there.
Yeah.
So usually you can find it. And when you get there at 11 when it opens or something.
It's great. It's dead.
So quiet.
They also have their own bathrooms inside, which is nice. Yeah. And I think there's a few quick service places that do, but not all of them. So it is nice that they have, and they're big, they're easy to get to. We've eaten there once before COVID, and then I think twice after. I have always gotten the nachos, the beef and cheese nachos, so I can't talk about any of the other food, but I'm sure that I would like it all. But the nachos are delicious. Right now is my preferred way of getting them because, and I know you feel the same way about your food that you like there, is that everything comes in cups, all the toppings. So you decide how much and where and when. But normally they have a toppings bar that they're kind of famous for.
Which is a big draw for a lot of people, like the toppings bar.
And I think that'll be a draw for both of us too, ultimately, in that you get your food relatively plain.
Yeah.
And you put what you want on it and as much as you want on it. So, yeah, that's why it's my number 4. It's in the parks is not always my favorite. Like, I like getting out, Disney Springs and the resorts, but this one feels like a little bit of a getaway. And we have yet to have a bad experience there. So,
no. My number 4 is Blaze Pizza.
We'll probably have some of the same.
Yeah. So, same as you said.
Yeah.
It's
anything
good.
To add?
Really good. I love pizza. I eat pizza all the time, and it's good quality pizza.
It is, yeah.
So some of the best that you can find at Disney.
Yeah, because Disney isn't. We don't think it's as bad as some people think it is, but it's not. Their pizza game isn't great overall.
And it varies.
And it's wildly
Wildly
varies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is some of the best you can get.
Yeah, and then the one thing I forgot to mention before was, didn't we get a dessert too the first time we went?
Yeah, like cinnamon.
I think cinnamon. Yeah, like pull apart cinnamon things, and that was delicious too.
Good, yeah.
So, yeah, Blaze Pizza. That's where it's at. My number 3 is Earl of Sandwich.
Ooh.
Also in Disney Springs. So, location again. I just love eating at Disney Springs. Part of the draw for me with Earl of Sandwich is nostalgia. It's one of the first places. It's the first quick service place we ever ate. So we went straight to Disney Springs on our very first trip ever on a Friday night, and we ate there. It's sandwiches and chips and grab and go type stuff. The sandwiches aren't grab and go; they're made fresh. But it almost has like a pot belly, like a pot belly feel to me. Which, if you don't have pot belly, it's like a mildly upscaled Subway,
Quiznos,
Quiznos, yeah, that kind of place. And the sandwiches are really good. Again, I've only ever had the tuna salad, so I can't attest to the others. So you've had a couple
I've
of
had
different
turkey, and I usually get a turkey, but I also had the holiday sandwich, which has like turkey and cranberry and stuffing on it.
And you enjoyed that too, right?
Yeah, I like that too.
And we've liked the chips. We've had some cookies. We've had some frozen lemonade. A variety of things. The service is good there. It can get a little crowded.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of outdoor seating too. Really nice, like picnic tables and stuff if you want. So we've never had trouble.
And usually they're pretty good about getting people through.
Yep. They're not mobile order normally.
No.
I'm pretty sure they are mobile order during COVID, but I can't remember.
I don't know. We did not mobile order.
Maybe not. So that's one little downer. But Disney Springs doesn't have a lot of mobile order places, so I think that'll be coming. But yeah, I like the food. And it's cozy and it's easy. It's easy. It's chips and sandwiches. I'm not super hungry, but I'm a little bit hungry. You also could get it and take it back with you. We did that when we stayed at Saratoga Springs. So yeah, that's number 3 for me. Nostalgia being probably the reason it's that high.
Number 3 for me is Docking Bay 7
Ooh.
on Galaxy's Edge. This has both. I actually really have liked the food there.
Yeah,
They've got some specialty drinks there. Some kind
Moof juice.
Moof juice, yeah.
Ooh, that's my favorite. It's like fruit. It's
Fruit
not
punch.
a drink. It's not alcoholic. It's fruit punch. Some kind of fruit punch.
And they have
so
like
good.
the chicken. I really enjoy the chicken tip yip, whatever it's called.
Yep.
It's chicken, and then it's kind of like in this. It's in mashed potatoes and like a green pea sauce or pea. That sounds gross, but like
mushy
pea sauce or something.
Not urine. It's called like Andorian tip yip or something, right? But I think they've updated the menu to actually call it chicken now.
Yeah,
because people were confused. But
yeah, and we've had like a breakfast there, I think.
Yeah, the breakfast was really good too. I had like an oats bowl, I think.
Oh yeah, and I had like it was like a Sith, wasn't it like a dark cupcake or
I
something?
think.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was good.
But everything that we've had there, I really liked, and plus, it's Star Wars themed, so of course.
So awesome.
I love it in there. It's cool. It's got the
really
shipping containers you're kind of sitting in, and there's a spaceship on top of the building.
I mean,
and there's
really,
some outdoor seating too.
There is a nice little
sliding doors.
It really looks like you're sitting literally in a cargo, like an area like that.
So that's hits on both fronts for me. So.
And when you walk out the door, Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, Millennium Falcon's right there. So, we can't beat that.
Yeah, I do like Docking Bay 7. Really, really good. That was your number 3.
Yep.
My number 2 is Regal Eagle at Epcot.
Oh.
I think the reason it's probably a little higher for me than it is for you is because I get the barbecue.
Yeah.
Where you get the cheeseburger. So that gave it a little notch for me. I love barbecue. So I've had the baked beans. I've had the burger with barbecue and like haystack onions on them. Haystack, whatever you call those. Not haystack. Haystack onions on them. Everything we've had there's been good. All the stuff we said before, location, the outdoor stuff is great, the indoor stuff is great. Ooh, and for dessert, you have to get the banana pudding with vanilla wafers in it. It's amazing. It is so good. And that is not something I normally would like rave about, banana pudding. It's delicious. That is my number 2.
My number 2 is Pecos Bill.
I knew that would be on his and would be higher than me.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds funny, but like the tacos there are so good. I've enjoyed them so much.
And for this one to say that, he doesn't say that about much.
No, like the chicken, I get the chicken tacos and it's like juicy and flavorful and yeah, they're so good. I've enjoyed them like, I think I've had, twice now we've had them?
Twice, yep.
They're so good, and I do love the restaurant. It's usually we're there like early because we kind of eat on off hours, so we beat the crowd in, and we have a lot of the place to ourselves. It's quiet, and it's even if there's a lot of people, you're spaced out pretty well in there, and they got a lot of tables. So I like the atmosphere, and then the tacos are like probably one of my favorite things right now. Currently,
like he was already thinking about them in the morning, the second day we had them, and he's never doing that.
I was already tasting them as soon as I walked into Magic Kingdom.
You missed out the very first time we ever went to Pecos Bill's because you got a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't, he just doesn't like Mexican food like that, so he didn't think he'd like it. But
but they're delicious.
Yep. So clearly, we think Pecos Bills is a good idea.
I'm thinking we might have the same.
I'm thinking
number
we might
one now because I haven't heard this one.
So my number one, and if it's yours too, then you can just say, and then we'll talk about it. Geyser Point at the Wilderness Lodge.
It is Geyser Point.
You guys, I can't even with Geyser Point. First of all, the location, and I wrote location under my little thing. It's beautiful.
It's like, aside from the parks, it's like the best location on property, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean,
and maybe part of it for us is that we're from Minnesota, so it like kind of harkens to like up in Duluth and Lake Superior for us. It's supposed to be the Northeast, but Northwest. Sorry, it's supposed to be the Northwest.
Same thing. Pretty much.
It's very similar to what we have like up in northern Minnesota. It's gorgeous. It's a huge lake. There's always a breeze. I swear, it could be 90 degrees or 50 degrees. There's a nice breeze flowing through the place. So it's super nice.
It's all open air.
Open air.
So it's like almost looks like a pavilion, I guess.
Yep. There's like a bar in the middle, but there's appetizers and like actual we got a burger and a sandwich one time.
And they have like the drink thing where you can refill, I think, your
mugs.
Mm-hmm.
And then the appetizer, the food thing that makes this top for me is that cheesy barbecue brisket dip. It's chips and then a pile of cheesy brisket. You liked it too.
I like it too.
And he's not a huge barbecue fan,
but it's really good.
Oh my goodness, is this thing good. And we always just get one because appetizer we'll share. No, we need to get our own.
We did get burgers and sandwiches one time.
We did one time.
They were good.
They were also good.
But yeah, I mean,
you could do
just
either.
Chill. They've got they've got regular tables and they've got like the Adirondack kind of style.
Yep. They've got some with big cushions. They've got couches.
You can look out at the lake.
Mm-hmm. You can sit underneath where there's like a TV, usually with it's like sports bar-ish, so there's usually like either news or sports playing, and then otherwise you can sit out by the lake.
Fireplace there, I think.
Yep, there's a big fireplace. I mean, it's right behind the pool, out kind of towards the front of Wilderness Lodge, and then you come out past the pool.
Did we say it was at Wilderness Lodge?
I think I did, Wilderness Lodge, which is like high on my list of places I want to stay.
Yeah, we love it there. It's just a great place to get away and relax for a while.
And
it's good food.
It's about the location more than the food.
Yeah.
But the food is also very good. And if you're looking for like a bar type place, if you're looking for drinks, cocktails, or whatever, they have a huge menu. So I'm sure if that's something you're interested in, that there's tons of that stuff too. I feel like there's quite a few non-alcoholic type drinks too, like flavored lemonades and things like that too.
But every time we've gone there, it's been great. And
it's a getaway.
Yeah.
Because again, even when we've been there and it's been packed, we've been to Geyser Point during non-COVID and COVID times, and it's never insanely busy.
No.
Back there, and I mean, even if it was busy, you would just wait there.
Take the boat from Magic Kingdom over there, and it's just a quick walk, kind of by the lake there.
Yep.
You don't even have to go into Wilderness Lodge if you don't want to.
No. Mm-mm.
But it's great, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely love it. Okay, so a quick recap. Our honorable mention.
Oh no, my recap is in a ball.
You better unball it. Our honorable mention, only because it's not open, but what would probably be number 1 or number 2 for us is Columbia Harbor House in Magic Kingdom.
And then you can go 5 through...
Yes, so then my number 5 was Blaze Pizza at Disney Springs. Number 4 was Pecos Bills at Magic Kingdom. Number 3 was Earl of Sandwich at Disney Springs. Number 2 was Regal Eagle Smokehouse at Epcot. Tongue twister, Regal Eagle Smokehouse. And number 1 was Geyser Point at Wilderness Lodge.
And I went Regal Eagle, number 5. 4 was Blaze Pizza. 3 was Docking Bay 7, Galaxy's Edge. 2 was Pecos Bill. And 1 Geyser Point.
I want one more honorable mention.
What?
Which is the Ronto Roaster.
Oh. Food-wise?
I've never eaten in the actual location, so I have no comment on the actual location, because one time I ordered it from the menu in Docking Bay 7 because Ronto Roasters was closed. The other time he picked it up from Ronto Roasters and we ate it in the courtyard of Docking Bay 7. It's delicious. Sorry, I just had to throw that in there. He was said Docking Bay 7 and it made me think of it. And it's probably the one food item that wasn't at a place that would have, like the location wouldn't have held muster.
Not
but
really a quick service. Well, but they only have like a very small.
Yeah, it's not. It has nothing to do with the location, nothing to do with any of that. It just the Ronto roaster or the Ronto wrap is really, really good. I've had both the regular and the breakfast, and yum. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this, and hopefully you got an idea of some place to eat on your next trip. We would love to hear in the comments your favorite quick service places. Maybe we completely forgot something and everybody's screaming, no, what about this place? Then remind us or tell us where we need to try for our next trip, which is maybe in January or maybe before that. Stay tuned. But anyway, if you like this, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.